Good morning. I'm getting ready to lay it on down. But some things on my mind today that I want to talk about is one thing is when you have a calling on your life, no matter how much you run, try to buck the system, try to feel like, no, it ain't what I want to do, what I ain't supposed to do. I think I need to do this. Let this be an encouraging video for you because I'm going to take you on a little trip. While I'm doing that, I'm getting ready for bed. So I'm gonna talk to you. This past week has been very trying for me. I did some things that I don't. Well, I did a thing. One thing I know for a fact that I don't usually do, but the thought pattern of trying to carry it out in my mind was actually okay. It was like, do this, do that. But I'll say this to you guys. I tried to take my life. Last week, I was frustrated, stressed. I checked into a hotel. I planned my last meal. Started eating my last meal. Bought a drink. I don't drink, but I bought a drink. It was so nasty, but I was trying. I just, at that point, I had no willpower to live. I had been through this, been through that. I've been through some stuff. And when you go through stuff like that and you come out, you don't come out the same. You come out tarnished. You come out. You might shine. Depends on what route you take. But the route that I had chosen to take, I would consider it the cheap route, the punk route. Any low route. You can take when you have other routes that are higher than that. As far as the high road, my high road in this situation, I know for a fact that God holds me. I know for a fact that He leads me in certain things, but then you have the flesh. You wrestle. Listen, I just had a revelation. You wrestle not against flesh and blood, but principalities. Principalities could be, hey, this should be this should be that, this should go this way, or this is what they did, so I need to do it this way. No, no, no. At the end of the day, you have a decision. You have, at any given moment, you have the choice to take this route or that route. And like I was saying, I got sidetracked. But I chose to say enough with the car payments, enough with the car insurance, enough with trying to find a steady roof over my head, enough with trying to find somebody that's gonna ride for me, enough surgeries, enough cancer, enough everything. At that point, that day, a fly could have punched me or landed on my forehead, and I would have probably ran out in direct traffic. Rush hour traffic is what I tell most people when I don't like them. Go play in rush hour traffic at the busiest time. That means you're going to get hit where you run. But I'm laughing now, but it makes much more sense to me that I can sit here and laugh. I'm actually here. I tried several attempts on my life. I want to say last Friday, I sat in this exact spot. Was given a total different video, feeling a very different way. But most people say, but God. I'm gonna say, but God, only God, because at the end of the day, I had nothing to do with but trying to take my life. But yet, no matter what I tried to do, God still felt like I have more in you. I have more for you to do. You have more people to touch, more people to um, encourage, more people to let them know that you're not by yourself. More people let you know to tell that at the end of the day, when you got nobody else, when all you feel like all you can do, after you've done all you can, you just stand. I say at the end of the day, God felt like He had more for me to do, more for me to say, more hearts, lives for me to touch, come across. And I'm trying to do that. I'm trying to do that. I'm trying to stick to that. It's been very hard because my mind has been all over the place. But I have not went back to say I'm getting ready to take my life. But I have thought about that moment when I tried to take my life, when so much was positive around me, I only focused on the negative. So if I can do anything, help anybody that's feeling like they're down, depressed, they have no other way to turn, no other route to go, nobody to talk to, hit me up. Floyd Anthony Floyd, Facebook. I can talk you through this. I can attempt. I mean, if I had this video what I'm making right now, I probably wouldn't have attempted what I did last weekend. So after all you done, just stand. Stand firm on I can do this. Tomorrow's gonna be better. Um, it's not as bad as it look now. Um, things can always be worse. And I felt like what pushed me to take my life this time was nowhere near worse than what I've been through. I mean, you can take this whatever way you want to take it. At the end of the day, I made this video. This is how I feel. So if you want to get in your feelings about how I feel, your choice. But don't say nothing to me. Thank you. But after being different situations where you've been felt like you've been by yourself, that's why I've come up with the title Alone in the Room. Because I've always felt like I was alone. I could be in a crowd of a bunch of people. I could be in a room with a bunch of people. I could be around a bunch of family members. At the end of the day, I still felt like I was by myself. Nobody understood me. I was the oddball out. I never fit in, you know. It ain't for me to fit in. You can't put me in no box. You can't put me in no box because my wings can't spread in no box. I ain't meant to be in no box. So if you don't like who I am, what I do, what I say, where I am at this moment, the second chance God has given me over other several thousands opportunities He's given me to get it right. I'm not saying I'm a born again Christian, but I'm telling you I know who holds the future. I tell you I know who held my hand. I tell you who had me sitting here today. I wasn't thinking about making no video. I came in here tomorrow finna go to sleep. I'm tired. I gotta be up in a few hours. This is what God did on my heart. So I just hope it touches someone, get someone where they need to go, pull them out of that rut that they in, out of that bad feeling. This ain't gonna work. Oh my God. Oh my God. But no, for real, count your blessings. Count it all joy. Tomorrow will come. After the darkness. Kenneth Price, yes. But, you know, stand tall, look good. You ought to be in Hollywood.